Brini here with another installment. Now this week, you get to meet my friend Jeffrey and his biscuits. They're ever so tasty. I know you'll agree.
I'm hunting for the final touch to finish up my apartment.
Perhaps some of our busts?
That's the head, you know.
That would be nice by my door.
Yes, every room should have a spittoon. Now don't you worry. I'll take you somewhere where we'll be able to find, well, just any number of things to fill those spaces in your apartment that are lacking.
Okay.
Oh, Stephen, it's so wonderful to see you
Good to see you,
again.
Brini.
Well, my friend Jeffrey
Hi,
here
Jeffrey.
was out shopping, and he was looking for a few things for his apartment.
Okay.
And would you believe he took me to Niles Smith?
Oh, not how old-fashioned.
Of all
Oh.
places.
Great.
So, I thought I'd bring him here to the end of history to see if he couldn't get a few ideas.
Right. Oh, I've got some ideas.
Most of our glass is from Italy, Venetian hand-blown, and the brightly colored stuff is called cased glass, and that's where it's the opaque, brightly colored glass.
And to think of all the yard sales they had to go to get this stuff.
Well, here we are, all back again, and ready to talk to Jeffrey all about his grandmother and her wonderful biscuits. Jeffrey?
Dear grandmother, she's 91 years old. Grandmother, I adore her. We do have a rule, though, at home. You can't give grandmother more than one cocktail before dinner, because if you do, it makes her cry during the blessing. So, this is her biscuit recipe. Take the fork and blend until all of the shortening is blended into the flour. So, this seems to be just about done here.
Very good.
Nicely blended. You see it's sort of crumbly, and then take the final ingredient, 2/3 to 3/4 cup of milk. Add it by degrees. Don't add all of it at one time. A little bit more.
So, now this is how it should look when it's done, correct?
Yes.
So it's a loose ball.
Yes, sort of a sticky loose ball.
Well, very good. All right. Now we're going to turn this out onto a floured surface. Right?
So,
All right. Very good.
now, the key is to not use too much flour, as too much flour makes the biscuits tough. So, try to use as little flour as you can without it all sticking. Then you take the dough and you knead it like so. You'll need a rolling pin. I brought my own.
It's so large.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Well, I've always said, it's not the size of the pin, it's what you do with it.
And let's do it. Flour your rolling pin, like so, no matter how large or small it is. Start in the center and start working out.
Very good.
Like so. Now, you want the dough to be about 3/8 to 1/2 inch thick. All right, let's see. That may be right about there. So, very simple, just... Oh, I feel like I'm at home again.
Oh, they're just lovely. Look at them, they're beautiful.
Well, thank you, Brini. And notice they're just the right thickness, symbol of Southern womanhood.
Yes. Well, one couldn't get one of those awful breakfast sandwiches in between them, could one?
No. Thank you, dear.
Of course. Now, as for what to serve on them, a generous helping of nature's own butter is always delicious. And for breakfast, why not try jam? But make sure it's fresh homemade jam. Now, let's get creative with the dough, shall we? Why not use dried or fresh herbs such as dill or chives? And of course, grated cheese.
Highly unorthodox.
But delicious.
Of course, grandmother would never serve them on that sort of plate.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Well, old Paris maybe, but Danska from the 60s.
Well, I like it.
So where did it come from? Your friend Stephen at the end of history?
Well, at least it's better than antiquity.
And the two of you ganging up on me like that in the store.
Well, it's certainly better than that awful Niall Smith where I kept wanting to ask you if they were going to lay out the body.
Well, that was fun. I always love an afternoon of shopping topped off by a little creative cuisinery. For the recipe, come by my website, BriniMaxwell.com. Now, don't forget to listen to my NPR podcast this week and tune in again next week for some more tip-top tips. Bye now.
The spirit is moving, traveling along. The spirit is going, and you know it never goes wrong. Hold on to the spirit, playing till it sticks. That wonderful spirit, that's the spirit of planning. With the special spirit of planning, that's the spirit growing and going strong. And moving up
You're just full of ideas, Brie.
I found a wonderful product that I want to tell you about. They're called Frownies and Rinkies. Aren't they cute? Wonderful boxes.
Brownies and Twinkies?
No, Frownies and Rinkies, darling. You have food on the brain, I think. Now, they're really very simple. What they do is they keep those little fine lines that one has around one's eyes or one's mouth from getting worse. They're really quite easy to use. You simply lick and stick.
And that gets rid of wrinkles?
Ah.
Yes, you wear them when you sleep. Remember, go and find your Frownies and Rinkies. And they're so effective. Really a lot of fun.
Really? You need a few more.
I do. Well,
Yeah.
I'll get them before I go to bed.
Mm.
Anyway, do come and join us next week for more domestic dalliances.
Is that like when you sleep with the milkman?
Mary Ellen, why does it always have to be about you?